he scored 295 last year, but this year JAMB gave him 132. As in, like, how can you connect the dots? Basically, JAMB 2025 results is so bad. As in, like, a lot of people are actually calling for review on the marking scheme of JAMB. This is because you see so many persons, as in there are so many discrepancies in the results. You see very sharp brains scoring as low as 157. Okay, look at this lady. She said that she saw her brother's results was 157, then the following day it became 257. Then another person said that he scored 295 last year, but this year JAMB gave him 132. As in, like, how can you connect the dots? Even if this guy did not read his book, at least he should be scoring something like 201. You know what it means to score 295? It means that the guy is very good. As in, a lot of people have been crying out to JAMB that they really need to have a review of the JAMB 2025 results, and it's worse in some areas. In some states, like Anambra State and the neighboring states of Anambra. I mean, even in Lagos State, people are still crying out and calling out to JAMB for review. The one that shocked me the most is this: a biology teacher that scored 37 in biology, and this teacher has been teaching for the past 18 years. How is it possible? How is it possible? 18 years to score 37. If you have told me that the teacher scored 73, I say it's okay. Maybe the teacher didn't prepare well. But 37, even a primary 5 student who scored this, JAMB needs to do a review. So, but nonetheless, if what JAMB gave you versus what you expected is not the same, or there is a huge margin between what you expected from JAMB versus what they gave you, there are several ways to address your matter. Don't just go on social media and rant. Please follow the right process to get your results resolved. Okay, so the first thing to do is to go to JAMB and create a ticket. Okay, so going to create a ticket is you type jambgov.ng. You can see, even before I finish typing, it is out here, jambgov.ng. When it opens, you click on the first one, JAMB Admissions and Matriculation Board. Then you're going to see this. Then scroll down to where you have Central Admission Processing System, JAMB Central Reporting System. So this is for access ticketing system and complaints, inquiries and helpline. So you click on it, you wait for it to open. While waiting for it to open, it's very important you know that these are the various ways. You don't just rant on social media. You also take proactive measures, because waiting JAMB do this year for some students is not good. It's not good at all, because some students that we expected to score as high as 270 and above, you see them having 136. You will know that this is not their results. It needs to be reviewed. So once it opens, all you need to do is, you see where they wrote create support, access existing ticket. Then here, create support means that if you have never created before, you create. Then access existing tickets means that if you have created before, that is where you can access your existing ticket to know the status of your ticket. So if you're creating it for the first time, remember, this is candidate general support ticket. So you create support. The question says, if you are a candidate with a JAMB registration number, please click yes, else click no. So if you are the one that's, as a JAMB student, if you are the one that is trying to create this ticket, you click yes. But if maybe it's your parent that is trying to create this ticket, they will click what? No. So that JAMB will not request for their registration number. So let's see it. If you click yes, you're going to wait for it to open. So it says create a candidate support ticket. A ticket is an electronic complaint that can be tracked and is free to everyone on the website. So registration number, here you put in your you log in your registration number 2025 blah blah blah. You know what the registration number is, of course. Okay, then nature of complaints. Nature of complaint. What's the nature of your complaint here? Now, I advise, if you are going to make complaints, is either you go for, probably if you want to see them, you can say booking of appointment, or maybe you go for other things like general inquiry. If you don't want to add booking, you can say, if you don't want to add appointment, you can simply click on general inquiry complaint, then select a topic. The topic, what is the topic here? For us here, you simply say others. Okay, you simply say others, then subject general inquiry. So here, for this subject, you can say something like JAMB review of my JAMB review of my JAMB score 2025. Okay. Then you can see where they wrote message. So here you can type your message. Please be explicit. What I mean by explicit, be clear that you got a shock of your life with 132 as a JAMB score, and you wouldn't mind even if they ask you to rewrite, and you will need a review. If they could review your JAMB score, or if they can have a review on your JAMB score, that will be of a great importance to you, because you found it very depressing, something like that. Just be very clear in what you want them to do. Please don't insult them. Be polite, but make sure that you are very clear in what you want them to do. So when you are done, maybe if you have other things you want to add, like say maybe your JAMB, you want to attach your JAMB registration form. This is where you click choose file, you upload, and then when you are done, you can see send. You send it. You have created a ticket. Normally, JAMB responds within 1 to 2 days. That's within 48 hours. They respond if it is not a weekday. So you have to, follow it up via your mail. So make sure that the mail you use in JAMB registration is working, because that's where they will send you messages here, because they already have your JAMB registration number. Please take note of that. Okay, now if you want to access your ticket after creating it, this is where you go to now, access existing tickets. So you enter your JAMB profile email, enter your ticket ID. This ticket ID will be sent to your email as soon as you finish creating the first ticket you created. So they will send it to you here, you submit it, and then it will show you the status of your tickets, how far, as in the response that they will give you. Okay, now maybe you find it's not you that is going to be doing the job. Maybe it's your mom that wants to create the JAMB registration, that wants to create the JAMB ticket. So all you need to do here is you click no, that you don't have a JAMB registration number. So this is where they will now, whoever is doing the job for you will put his or her email here, name, phone number, nature of complaint, blah blah blah. Okay, the difference between the both is that one has a JAMB reg number where they will send it to your email, but this one you're going to put your email here, because mostly they communicate with you via email. So please take notes. So this is the first thing you can do by creating a ticket to JAMB, that please, they should review your results, that you are totally displeased with the results. Then the second thing you can do is simply visit the JAMB headquarters in your state. Normally, JAMB headquarters are found at the capitals. Visit the JAMB headquarters in your state and ask them for the format to address a letter to them requesting for review of your JAMB score. So let's say you wrote JAMB in Lagos State. So you're going to go to the JAMB headquarters at Lagos and file a complaint to them. If you wrote JAMB in, maybe you are living in Lagos, but you wrote JAMB in Port Harcourt, you're going to go to Port Harcourt to file the complaint. So you're going to go to the headquarters of the state where you wrote your JAMB to file your complaint. That's the second thing you can do. Then the third but not the least, if maybe you don't have energy for all this, in as much as you have cried, you have sobbed, you know that this is real wickedness, and this is, the privation of your success and your effort, you may consider, having a change of course or a change of institution at the moment. Yes, you may consider it. Maybe, for example, you wanted to study medicine, you can go for other related courses. By so doing, you can still gain admission into the university, at least this year. Maybe by next year, you may rewrite, but by that time, you're already in the university. Okay? So please, for those of us who are totally displeased, because a lot of persons are really, really displeased, especially people in Lagos State, in Anambra, in some part of the eastern regions, and Port Harcourt, some parts of Ibadan, they're really, really displeased with this result. So if you are one of the people who are having or experiencing this displeasure, I will encourage you to go through one of these processes I said, rather than just, ranting on social media and the rest of them, okay? But above all, just take it easy, because the thing just weak me too. God will help us. All right, take care and have a great time.